Hey guys, it's Vanessa with Up and Growing, and we're going to be making a mini popcorn using all Dollar Tree items. So they have these little containers in a pack over by the party section. We're going to be using a 2.4-inch ball. They sell these in a 3-pack at the Dollar Tree. And then to make all my popcorn, I did use Model Magic clay. You can get these little packs at the Dollar Tree. I use a mold. I'll put the link. You can buy them on Etsy. I got this one on Amazon, and I also use one that was gifted to me. I believe it came from Etsy, but I'm not sure exactly where. You could just search. Now you can do this by hand. Of course you can, but I love the way that these look. And then for my little kernels, I use just a little bit of classic caramel apple barrel paint that you can get at Walmart. So for the inside of my little popcorn container, we are going to do 3 coats with the Pink Parfait paint. This is also apple barrel from Walmart. You guys can use whatever you would like. And then it's all nice and dry. You can seal this with a little Mod Podge so that when we use our ball in there, it doesn't come off. But I'm going to be dropping my popcorn down a little bit, so I'm not worried about if it scratches just a little bit. I'm going to be covering it up. So I'm going to take my ball, and just so that it's not perfectly tight around here, I'm just going to reshape this just a little bit. I want a tight fit, but I don't want it pushing the container out. And then that looks good. I am going to have a little space. I'm going to cover it with popcorn, so I'm not worried about that. If you want to put some clay here and let it dry to cover that space, go for it. So I'm just going to hot glue this right into my little container. So it's like that. You can also use foam clay to make your popcorn. I don't like using the foam clay because when the foam clay dries, it puffs up a lot and we lose a lot of the detail. Model Magic is going to stay true to what your mold is or whatever you are making. It's going to hold the shape a little bit, even though that it shrinks a tiny bit. It's nothing like foam clay. So we're not going to lose that detail. Another thing I like about using the Model Magic is it is hot glue friendly. So I'm going to hot glue and start going around and up. If you guys use foam clay, also let me back up. The color of this, I don't paint anything but that kernel. The foam clay is bright white, and this to me looks like more realistic popcorn color. Of course, if you want to add your butter or your caramel, then go ahead and get all those paints out. And if you are going to be using foam clay, don't rely on your hot glue. You're going to have to go in with your super glue. And I'm just going to start layering this all around. So I'm just bringing it up. I've got all the way around. Now, I don't mind if I have tiny bits of spaces here. If you want to overlap your popcorn, go for it. But I am going to be adding some little ball sprinkles. So I'm going to go in, and you won't even see any of that. Okay, I'm just going to keep working my way up. Okay, and I have everything that I want covered. And then right here in my front, just to give the container a little something, I have these little foam sheet sticky hearts, stars. I'm going to add a little hot glue and put them right on the front of my container. Okay, and now I'm going to go in with my tacky glue. I'm going to use the clear tacky glue and my brush. First, I'm going to remove all my glue strings. So I'm just going to go in these spaces here. Even if there isn't a space, I'm just going to go in between my layering. This is also going to make your popcorn look nice and shiny. So I am going to coat everything. And it's going to make everything nice and stuck together. So I think these would be super cute just on your tiered trays with your other fake bake decor. I think they would be super cute for a kid's party, just to have a little decoration and the kids can make them. And then also as an embellishment on some of your bigger fake bake designs. So I'm just going to coat this really well. Okay, so these are the little nonpareils I'm going to be using. Of course, they are not real. And I'm just going to sprinkle them. Of course, I want this a little more whimsical. If you don't, then just skip this part. But, you know, I got to have some more and more. And I just think they look adorable. That pop of color. Just a little added fun. Okay guys, I hope you enjoy this fun little craft.